Maryland Bureau Chief Brad Bell has been covering the violence since it started yesterday. He's there now this noon. Brad, very busy around where you are right now.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary scene. So we're at the intersection of North Avenue, Pennsylvania Avenue. We want to pan around and show you what's going on. Very large crowd gathered here. A lot of it is media, but there's a lot of people that are just coming out to see what's going on. Peaceful, it's loud, folks are talking. Take a look over here. You can see that the police are keeping a firm line. A little while ago, they actually closed off the sidewalks in both directions so people could no longer walk across West North Avenue. They didn't tell us why they did that, but this intersection, of course, is a big part of the story because last night this CVS was really the first, CVS over here was the first place that was really looted and then set on fire. Now, we can show you some of the pictures of what went on yesterday. We were outside, we were there when it started with stone throwing at Mondawmin Mall. Police had been tipped off that high school students were going to gather and do something they were calling a purge. Police were there. Students started throwing stones. The police stood their ground. There was a push and a shove. Later on in the afternoon and the evening, crowds in that area dispersed, went out across the town. The first building set on fire was the CVS here at the intersection where we're now reporting. But through last night, there were many buildings set on fire. And listen to this number, 144 cars, automobiles across the town that were torched. Now today, the cleanup is underway. We've seen some signs of true goodness at one Rite Aid store I saw that had been burned out. We were told, by the way, 8 Rite Aids across town were looted and burned out overnight. We saw volunteers from the University of Maryland School of Social Work out cleaning up, and all across the town we have seen hundreds, if not thousands of people out in the area volunteering to clean up and try to make a difference in the town today, make it a very different Baltimore. And we've John Cam, we lost a little sight of each other. But at any rate, right now what's going on here is peaceful. Every now and then someone comes along, they're upset, they express their anger at the police. I will sense that there is a tension, certainly. People are on edge. And I can also tell that there is a difference in the police posture. We've seen it as we've approached some of these police lines. The police appear today not to be willing to take any of the hits. As we take a look over here, I believe these are some of them Anne Arundel County police officers that have been brought in to help out. We've seen state troopers, we've seen National Guardsmen as well. And it seems that among the police there is a very stern unwillingness to put up with any unrest. And of course, you heard the governor speaking there. State of emergency is in effect. Curfew is in effect. As this city, take a look at this sign right here. You know, there's peaceful demonstrations. This guy's holding a sign about Freddie Gray. And, you know, that sentiment right there, make it so that Freddie didn't die in vain, was something that was being spoken about last night. Clergy got together with the Gray family. Extraordinary scene playing out at 11 o'clock last night in front of us with the Bloods and the Crips, two generally violent, notorious gangs, meeting together with the clergy to try to make a difference today. So far, we've not heard about any violence since daybreak. Helicopter is circling overhead, keeping an eye on things. I think everyone is sort of hoping that it stays peaceful. That's the scene here in this town. A lot of people. It's loud. A lot of people expressing opinions. But so far, it's peaceful expression of opinions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Brad Bell, live for us in Baltimore. Brad, thank you. And